Hey beautiful souls, I'm Susie, Soul Alchemist. So today I thought we'd do a pick a card reading. So tomorrow's full moon in Virgo is also a lunar eclipse. An eclipse energy always reveals what we can no longer ignore, what we can no longer put up with. I've laid out these three cards. So take a nice deep breath, ground yourself, and choose the one that you are most drawn to. The card you choose will reveal what this eclipse is highlighting for you. In the comments, which card you choose, card 1, card 2, or card 3. Okay, so let's start with card 1. And card 1, we have Ancestral Healing. So what is this card revealing, or what is the eclipse revealing about this card? So when we look at ancestral healing, we're looking at healing things that have been passed down to you through your ancestors. So it could be inherited fear around safety and money. It could be emotional responsibility for others, perhaps guilt around choosing yourself, or a family pattern of overworking or self-sacrifice, or maybe even silence around your truth. So these are all things that you are carrying that are not yours to carry, right? So this card often shows up when you're perhaps feeling tired in a way that isn't just physical, or you're holding yourself to standards that aren't even yours, or you feel responsible for holding things together. So this eclipse is really highlighting that you are living out of a script that began before you. Also, when we look at this card, you are the change maker. You are the pattern breaker that your ancestors have been waiting for. When we work inside the Akashic records, we're not only healing stuff for ourselves, but we are healing the generations that have already been, but those that are yet to come as well. So this is important work. You are carrying things that are not yours to carry, but also you are here to break that pattern, that behavior, that fear that your ancestors have carried for lifetimes. So Virgo's energy here is all about purification, and the eclipse's role is all about exposure. So this pattern is no longer subtle. It is going to be visible. It is going to show up. So ancestral healing isn't about blaming parents or your lineage. It's about recognizing where you internalized fear, where you adopted survival habits, or where you inherited scarcity or emotional restraint. So you may notice money anxiety that doesn't match your actual situation, fear of disappointing authority figures, struggle with resting and self-love, all of those kind of things, and over-identifying with being strong. So Virgo wants action. So ask yourself, where am I over-functioning? What responsibility isn't actually mine? And where am I repeating a family dynamic? So something else that you can do is stop solving something for someone this week. Allow someone else to handle their own emotional process and say no without explaining. The core message from this eclipse is this lineage pattern completes with you. Okay, so card 2 is travel and adventure. And this eclipse is revealing that you have outgrown something. So it could be a routine, a location, a friendship circle, a business structure, or a belief about who you are. Virgo can create safe structure, but structure can become stagnation. So the eclipse is exposing where comfort has become confinement, where routine has replaced aliveness, or where fear has disguised itself as being responsible. So this card isn't always literally about travel. It represents movement, expansion, new perspective, risk and curiosity. So you may feel restless, you may feel uninspired, or perhaps even a little bit bored, or just craving change, but you're resisting it. So that restlessness is not instability, it's evolution. So things that you can integrate this week. Virgo asks, what small shift creates movement? So perhaps try doing one of these things. So change your daily routine, rearrange your space, try something that you have postponed, have a conversation that you perhaps have avoided, or book something new in to do. Go and try things. You look at life with curiosity, right? So if you've been meaning to join a dance class, some kind of creative class, art class, go and do something new, right? Your soul is requiring expansion. Travel, of course, is always really good. So book that holiday that perhaps you have been putting off. Growth requires movement, right? You're not meant to kind of stay comfortable and not explore, not be curious, right? This card and Virgo are asking for curiosity, right? And this full moon eclipse is going to help to bring to the surface the things that are out of alignment for you and where you need that movement and expansion. Okay, and card 3 is gratitude. So this eclipse is really revealing perhaps things that have not been done. Virgo can be very, very critical. So maybe you're focusing on perhaps the jobs you haven't done, or, you know, the things that you haven't achieved. Perhaps you're obsessing over your own flaws or minimizing your progress, or moving the goalpost constantly. This card shows that your nervous system is scanning for problems. Your mind is filtering for imperfection. You know, Virgo is very much about perfectionism. You're missing evidence of support, and the eclipse is revealing that you're not lacking, you're overlooking. So when we look at gratitude, gratitude isn't spiritual bypass, it's nervous system recalibration. When you stay constantly criticizing yourself, life around you, then abundance always feels really far away. Joy feels delayed. Progress feels invisible. And this card is really asking you, where are you withholding appreciation for yourself, for your life, for the things that you have around you? So here's an integration that you can use. So maybe write 10 things that you are grateful for every day. So things that are already around you, things that you appreciate for yourself, for your life, for the things that we have naturally. You know, be grateful for the bills that you pay, the gas that you have, the hot water, you know, all of those things are really, really important. Name one thing that you did well this week. Acknowledge one thing you handled better than you did last month, or speak appreciation out loud. Your core eclipse message is stability grows where appreciation lives. So the more that you work with appreciation and gratitude, the more you're going to bring that in for yourself. You know, you've probably heard the expression like attracts like. So, you know, the more that you are grateful for, the more that the universe brings in for you to be grateful for. So appreciation is key for you in this lunar energy. So over the 3 cards that we have pulled today, there is definitely a clear story here. You're carrying inherited weight, you're outgrowing your current container, or you're underestimating what is already working. The eclipse is not here to destroy your life. It is refining it. It is illuminating the things that perhaps are no longer working for you, or are keeping you in your comfort zone and stopping growth and expansion. And Virgo does not refine gently, it refines precisely. So a lot of beautiful energy around today. Let me know how your card resonated with you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Ciao for now.